After winning the American Revolution, many people thought life in the new United States would be better. But in the years after the war, things became difficult, especially for farmers. By 1786, the country was run by a weak national government under a plan called the Articles of Confederation. This government could not collect taxes or help struggling states. Massachusetts had a big war debt, so its leaders raised taxes, especially on land. Many poor farmers could not afford to pay. When they missed payments, the courts ordered their farms to be taken away. Some farmers were even sent to debtor's prison. One of those angry farmers was Daniel Shays, a former soldier who had fought in the war. He and many other veterans felt betrayed by the country they helped win independence. In the summer of 1786, Shays and other farmers began to protest peacefully. They wrote petitions and asked the state government to lower taxes and stop the courts from taking their land. But the government did nothing. By September 1786, the protests grew louder. Large groups of farmers marched to courthouses across western Massachusetts. Their goal was to shut the courts down so judges couldn't take away any more farms. In some towns, they surrounded the buildings and blocked the doors. Things became more serious in January 1787. Daniel Shays and nearly 1,000 men marched to the Federal Arsenal, weapons storage, in Springfield, Massachusetts. They hoped to take weapons and start a full rebellion. But the Massachusetts state militia met them there. Shots were fired and several rebels were captured or killed. Shays and others escaped and later hid in nearby states. Even though the rebellion failed, it shocked many leaders. People like George Washington, James Madison, and Alexander Hamilton believed the rebellion showed how weak the national government was. It had no army to stop uprisings and couldn't solve major problems. A few months later, in May 1787, leaders from each state met in Philadelphia to fix the Articles of Confederation. But instead of fixing them, they created a whole new system, the United States Constitution. This gave the country a stronger government with the power to collect taxes, create laws, and keep peace. Shays' Rebellion didn't succeed, but it played a big role in shaping the country's future.